Hello everybody, it's Monday, and I am starting a 30 days of vlogging right now. Now, if you don't know who I am, or you just decided to randomly stumble upon this, I had an introductory video about a year ago stating that I was going to start vlogging, but I didn't, because I have life struggles, and life struggles get in the way of vlogging. So, I am back, and I am ready to vlog. So, what am I going to talk about? Well, I would usually like to talk about reading and writing, because that's what I really love to do and all, but 30 days of that straight, I don't have that much advice or knowledge of that. So I'm just going to talk about anything. I am going to talk about one of my favorite subjects to talk about, Power Rangers! And thus stating this being the first Morphominal Monday. That's a mouthful. Today I'm going to talk about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and just name off a few of the Rangers and why some of them left and stuff. So, the first original Rangers were Jason, Billy, Zach, Trini, and Kimberly. They were later added on by Tommy, who was at first evil, being controlled by Rita Repulsa, but then turned to the side of good. Yay. That's season 1. So in season 2, you start noticing that Tommy shows up less and less at battles. Well, that's because they're running out of the Japanese footage of the Super Sentai series for the Green Ranger, because he technically died in that season. So, what they did was, they brought the White Ranger from the Super Sentai series. I can't remember what it was. Whatever. They brought the White Ranger from the Super Sentai series and brought him in and made Tommy the White Ranger. Yay! Another thing you might start noticing is that Zach, Trini, and Jason are showing up less and less in each episode out of costume. Well, that's because the actors left the set because of a money dispute. And so they had to use their stunt doubles or use the Japanese footage or archival footage to make up for the loss of the actors. Eventually, they were replaced by Aisha, Rocky, and Adam, who made up the rest of the Ranger team. Then the movie happens, and since the movie is non-canon, it doesn't really affect what happens in Season 3. Season 3 is when they actually get their ninja powers from Ninjor in the three-part episode at the beginning of the series. So now they have completely new animals, completely new Zords, and it's awesome. Towards the end of Season 3, Amy Jo Johnson decides to leave the series, but this time it's a little more graceful as they transition her out and introduce a new character, Kat, who is at the time controlled by Rita Repulsa and turns into a cat. It's pretty awesome, but kind of weird. Kimberly decides to leave the Power Rangers so she can continue to train to become a gymnast. She gives her power coin to a now good Kat, and she becomes the next Pink Ranger. But that only lasts for 8 episodes. And then the next series is Alien Rangers, which is something that I will have to explain in a completely different video. Thank you so much for watching. Keep a lookout for my blog, Reading, Writing, and Chocolate, or my Twitter at LA Boyden. And thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about, I don't know yet.